Together, everybody. Oh, Gajanani Sevitam Kapete Jambo Umasudam Sho Namami Viganeshwar. Let's pray together, everybody. Don't feel ashamed. This is Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvada Sadhye Sharanye When I saw again, welcome everybody on behalf of the Yatra team, Pujari Leno and his team. Tonight we will get into the conversation. Did you read the invite? It wasn't just Kalimata. It wrote. How do you word it? Rise of Kali.
Rise of Kali.
Rise of Kali. Rise of Kali. I've never heard Rise of Ram, Rise of Shiva, Rise of Saraswati, Rise of Yatra. I've never heard that. All the prayers. Rise of Kali. And it gives the person the sensation that, you know, something coming up. Are you stupid like me? Maybe. Hear why I say it. When you go to the doctor's office, as I said before, the first thing you have to realize is you're sick. There's a illness, there's a problem. Of course, it has some people. I don't have a problem, man. I don't have a problem, doctor. And they live, follow me, they live in that lie. Some people deny problems every day. So we live in that alone. Let's agree there's a problem. You go to the doctor's office and the doctor does his best and he prescribes medication. Think doctor, it's you. Tablet in your hand. Tablet in your hand. Cough syrup in your hand. Just take this and call me in the morning. You're going to feel better. It's going to remedy your problem. Do you doubt this? It was it. Do you watch the tablet and I'm going to this book? 10 to 1. 10 to 1, you think. 1, 2, 3, down the truth. And you wait for the result. However, pundit, come to Pujari, and Pujari said, for some Sundays you'll do some dishes. This is your prescription. You're going to offer a particular type of prasad and say it to God will help you overcome whatever. But the first thing I did, I doubted the prescription. Are you stupid like me? It was it. We put faith in many things in it. Think was it? When you jump in the car and you see there's a nice car. Mercedes-Benz. When you see that German engineer and you say, ah boy, that guy is going to shut down, no way. When you see a nice perfume brand, you say, ah, that perfume, P-A-R, perfume, that will last all day, that's going to last, that's a good brand. And you put your faith in that. But praise, that one near sure. I am not sure if that Devi is strong enough to remedy my ailment or sickness. Some people doubt their God. I don't know if you're like me on that one. I made that mistake. Let me hear tonight about yourself a little bit on this Kalimata. Last night I asked you if you know the Kali, right? And you think about that a little bit? I have been talking to some earlier in the temple and outside, learning myself, learning about the path of Shiva. I see things and I ask questions. Agreed? That's how we find out. With respect, we ask questions. We don't want to be in a position where we're doing things and we don't know why we're doing it. Let me get an easy example. Everybody came in the temple and everybody did this, right? Sit around. Somebody asks you why you do that for. What do you tell them? I know about it. My mother taught me to do that. Taran Ji tell me when I come in the temple, I must religiously say sit around. But nobody told you that this means, out of respect, I pay homage with all the nerve endings on my finger. We'll come back to this in our past. With all the nerves, with all my feelings, that I pay homage to the God that sits inside of me. I look to you as a temple, a holder of divine. I bow to you, sit around. That little sentiment has so much meaning. So for that reason, have some etiquette. Don't just barge in here. Sit around. Bow. And then they say, bow to your multi. Do you know it's a sin to come into the temple, that multi standing there, and you didn't do this? If nobody said it, you say it tonight. So now you know. Agreed? Please remember. This is why mothers at home. Suppose you remember chapter 1 Bible Gita says when your mother stops teaching you in trouble. If your mother is the right one, she says when you get through that front door, Mr. Man. Whilst morning, evening, and midnight is important, Sitaram is also important. You are Hindu. Did you remember that? Sitarama, Ali, Arabu, sit alright now, Sitaram. Bring it to you somehow. That is part of you. Because part of our dharma is respect to the highest. Not just morning, I wish you good. What morning? Good morning. I wish you good morning with the rising of the sun. That is all that sentiment is. And we've been talking about so many crazy things that we do. That we don't understand why we're doing it. Remember I tell you, let me go for one more. You want one more piece of information to show you how we just do craziness? When somebody sneezes, where is it? You can tell me why. The heart is keep a beat, no, that heart beating. Nothing wrong. In England, roughly in the 1600 period, it was believed in Christianity that the person is sneezing as they are being possessed by a demonic force. Listen good. And the demon or demonic force is coming out of their body. So the person is said, bless you, because now you're freed from the demon. You are freed from the demon. May you be blessed then. And that is why we say, bless you when you sneeze. If you're not a Christian, think about what you're saying. Another example of this, when you go and somebody dies and you have a wake, is wake Hindu? You ever see a Hindu drinking rum? For all the brothers and sisters. You ever see somebody do that? When they crack the bottle and they do that is an Irish practice. So watch out the Hindu crazy. The person dead. We want to read like Indian. But now we're going to follow other people's faith, sing and make merry and knock drum and when that week finish, come back to fast. Start to sing satsang bhagavad. Funeral day, puja time. Hindu people, when they don't know what they belong to or what they believe in, tend to do all sorts of things. Sometimes it's made up by other religions, sometimes it's made up by men based on their opinion. That's where we get in trouble. Prayer is described in Bhagavad Gita as sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. And it says tamasic prayer or the gutta prayer, bad prayer, is when a person is doing prayer due to their convenience, their whims, their fancies, and there's no boundary or scriptural injunction. It's in Gita, read it. When I do things to suit me, however, think about if the terrier had grime with it. Think about the cleanliness of the prayer, standard of your prayer. If people do whatever they wish, what type of prayer do you have? But you will hear the person say, but in prayers and it is working. Okay, Baba just talk about, we just say, a clean terrier, a dirty terrier, right? Suppose it's a clean heart compared to a dirty heart. You're doing the prayers, I agree, your hand put in sindur, pote like it are not more. But your terrier dirty. How will you compare that prayer to the prayer when the terrier clean? Shall we be saved? Tonight we listen to some of the ways that Kali, remember you say you know Kalimata. Let me start here. I believe in Kalimata. I believe in Mother. We start here. Tonight we're here just to fulfill the practice we're going to have a piece of a story about Kalimata. And then we're going to talk about some of the secrets of Kalimata. Yes, last time we hear how she fight for she church. Tonight we're going to talk about how she could fight for you. How does this Kali raise in your life at a very personal level? So you have to follow me now. If you want to write, when we reach to that part, you will hear. And I want you to remember what we're talking about. Because as a Shakti individual, it has to have more than what we do. I'm just making that statement, you will follow me as you do. Tonight, Madhav Baba is explaining the Parvati Mata. In this first part, chapter 84 of Ling Puran, there is a lingam in what is now called Baroda, in India, in Gujarat, where the Devatas were destroyed. The Devatas were destroyed by Kalimata. Listen good. They lost their physical form. They are a ghostly form. And they come to beg Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva tells them to go by this lingam to pray. If they go by this lingam Parvati, they will get back their body. But because of Daksh, in the previous avatar of Devi, she is Sati form, Daksh did the Yagna, and imagine you did puja, we have Kalimata in the middle, but the lingam is right there, he's watching. Bhairava Baba is there, same Shiva. He says, I do not want Shiva in my presence. He breaks the rules. You cannot have a Yagya without that lingam. I don't want him here. I don't want him to be part of my prayer. And we'll hear why just now. So when that offering is robbed of Shiva, Sati Devi, as you know, she gets hurt. You cannot interfere with his husband. You cannot. She starts to quarrel. There's a long conversation between Dax and Sati Devi. And when she couldn't take it no more, she lighted up herself, to be honest. She's burning. And Lord Shiva is recounting to Parvati. This is part where Parvati Mata played brave and she asks him, I hear around your neck. You know when the arti going on, you hear Munda Mala means skull. She said, I see you have that mala around your neck, but I hear it's female skulls. Which female skull you have around your neck? And he watched and he laughed and he sensed the jealousy. He said, only yours, dear. In every form you take it, every time you come, I have been collecting them in memorial of you. I always love you in all your forms. So now he says, tell me what happened. What did you do? My body is burning on that side by my father's house. What did you do this side? Because there was a battle. But how did it evolve and what went on? Devi and everyone. Let's join together. As Lord Shiva is in trouble. Jai Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. 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 Jai Ram Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam. Jai Ram Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam. Jai Naam Sajrali. Naam Ye Jatu Ye Shabatra. Ye Naam Dhana Ye Dhanatam. Rajeshwari Pada Ye Yaji. Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Jai Ram Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam. Jai Ram Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam. Mari Baba says, when the message was sent, when Nandi comes, the bull comes and says, mother is in trouble by Dak's house. Mario says, I knew trouble was going to come. Leela, the story has to unfold. Here is a backstory. We will touch it tonight. He says, I know she would be in trouble. She went there and somebody didn't understand who Shiva and Sati is. They look at them as normal people, disregard them and disrespect them. How could you disrespect somebody husband and she's sitting down right here? How? What did you expect for her to do? Mari Baba understands everything that mother is doing. And he sees the loyalty. You know sometimes, when a little bacchanal goes out, and you hear this one day and you hear that one day, you know sometimes you just shut your mouth and you just watch what people have inside of it. And in the crisis, in all the turmoil, in all the trouble, you see who for you and who ain't for you. Simple language. You just get to judge people by their actions and not by the sweet words that come from their mouth. Mari Baba in that entire thing is not studying. That's didn't put a career with herself for me, boy. I didn't get anything. He says in this whole thing, look at how my will making me wrong. Look at how my girl holds to me. She didn't jump with your father. She didn't jump with your family. She didn't jump with the crowd. Remember, Lord Shiva is sitting this side, but Lord Vishnu, Brahma, Indra, all the devas are there, seeing the disrespect and stayed very quiet. Everybody condoned the disrespect, and Shiva is smiling because he knows what his wife did. His wife made him proud first. She held to her marriage. She held to the husband. She says from the right hand, when you spread the hand like this, Virabhadra Devi, Another day I'll read that for you. Virabhadra is another form of lordship, but a horrible form. Horrible form. The male in this instance, he howls, similar to the wolf. The nails are sharp, adamantium steel. They were created to rip through the most secure, the most powerful, the most blessed. Anything that has coverage on it, spiritual prayer that acts as a guard, as armor. This man nail could lick through that without any interference. And he says, when I pull my other hand, the female equivalent of that Virabhadra, she's formed. She, that Bhadrakali, came from my hand, and she is standing there, and she is swaying, waiting for the order to attack. Virabhadra is talking to him and listening to him, and he is playing the part of a husband. What is happening to her? Is she in pain? Vira, go, and save her if you can. But if she is hurt, reduce that place to dust. Do not leave anything standing. And that Bhadrakali, how does she look? She has 5 heads. When you hear that mantra when she is singing Bhadrakali, that is not one head from Kali, that is 5 heads. You know how she looks. She starts to scream, and the heads, one in the front, one on the side, this side, one to the back. The ultimate warrior. People talk about mommy having eyes to the back of her head. This lady had that. You couldn't sneak up on this. And one facing upward. In this way now, the 2 charge. And they get over there. That's what happens. Mother did not say a word when they arrived at the Yagnas. Vishnu, Brahma, all the devatas are standing, to see these horrible forms. An entire army of gunners, all of them looking like Belu, all of them looking like Shiva, and they are howling, they are at the doorway. They are waiting to charge, they are waiting to attack, and all the devatas are very uncomfortable. You sit down and do a prayer and somebody watching you take a class. You tell me how you will feel. They cannot focus. Brahma gets up and he says, what is this? But they know mother is burning. She's on fire. They know trouble is coming, and they know where it came from. Because he's not going to allow you to disrespect his lady. And when the word was said that nothing wrong was done here, and Lord Vishnu condoned, he sat and he allowed it to happen. Virabhadra sends the message, destroy them all, slaughter them all. Do not interfere with this divine couple. Do not desecrate, do not harm. You know, you live in a world. That first night we were talking about the Vitala Beru, the one from Srinagar. That temple was looted when the Afghan invaded India, and the people went for the Murti with a hammer and a sledge. Somehow everyone that desecrated the temple, those soldiers became lame, maimed and blinded. before the week finish. Do you think it has consequence to these type of things? Yes. If a person should interfere with a people tree, the tree that caused or is sucking the blood of Krishna when he's dying, according to Bhagavad, Krishna leaned on the tree and his blood was leaking profusely and the tree is sucking the blood. It became bush brandy, powerful now because of that movement. This is why you see people tying strings on the tree. They're God, if you give me this, I'll do your prayers, etc. It is a tree that you have to be very careful how you cut it, because there are consequences to your actions. There are some people who feel you could go to a murti such as this and others and do what you want. Go ahead. Go ahead. She always gives the opposing side the first chance. You want to do it, do it. Do it. Look out for the consequence after. Slow, you know, slow. Isn't that what they say? God is slow but sure. We believe in karma. We believe in karma. Karma says how you do, there will be an equal and opposite reaction. This is just the enforcer. He says they ripped everything. Everything was destroyed. The kalsa, the leaves, the chairs. Then the devatas got up and they started to attack this invading, force of Lord Shiva. Bhadrakali destroyed, to see the fire is blaring where Sati Mata is in the middle of that yagna. The word is destroy the yagna. Do not allow this mandap to exist. His mother cannot exist here. There is no place she cannot exist. How can you burn her? And in a wild, uncontrolled way, they attacked and ripped. The only person that got away was Brahma and Vishnu. All the devatas are destroyed, ripped apart. And here now Brahma comes to beg. When you hear people talk about this lingam in Baroda, why people go there, the devatas had to run back by the same Shiva. Brahma runs back by the same Shiva. And he begs all the devatas, Surya, Bhaskar, all of them. They are now without form, they are without frame. And what could we do? He says, go to the Kayava, go this lingam. This is where we could do this another day. Lukutishta, which is the 28th avatar of Mahadev, he comes and he's formed by that lingam. This is the man who started. There's a sect of Hinduism called Pashupat. He started that type of worship. But that lingam, when they went there and they did tirat and they touched the lingam, the devatas got back their form. Alright, so it has salvation. So we know after that yagya was desecrated, as I said last time, Lord Shiva went and he picked up this burning body in his hand. Sati Mata is burning in his hand. Narad Muni wants to talk to Lord Vishnu as he has the bow and he's about to shoot the body, to mash up his body, has to get rid of the body. Otherwise Lord Shiva will remain captivated by it and this will go on. The universe is suffering, so they have to get rid of the body. And as Lord Vishnu is going to enact the arrow, Narad Muni says, but could you tell me the problem? Why that happened? If God is God, why did he allow the Devi to burn? Remember, you say you know Kali, you know your mother. And this is why we have to talk these kind of talk. So you could understand that when you see something, sometimes you have a backstory. Karma is at play even in the Leela of Kalimata, and when you don't understand it, means there's more to learn. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It doesn't mean, oh, this Hindu thing have too much a thing in it. It means that you don't know. We have to know. We have to find out. Go searching, and in that searching, you'll be finding your mother. That is prayer. Narad Muni says, please tell me. Chapter 26, Shiv Puran. He says, please listen. Brahma explained the backstory of this. And blessed is the person who gets to listen to this discourse. Why did Daksh, who was the father-in-law, and Lord Shiva end up in conflict. Let's go, everybody. Pahi, pahi. Pahi means save me, God. Pahi, pahi. Gajanana. Parvati Nanda. Gajanana. Pahi, pahi. Pahi, pahi. Come on, everybody, let's sing. Everybody comes, great singing, great merriment, distinguished characters came one after the other to the door. And when they came, and they offered homage, the fingers of an individual. Omuni has already knows from these pressure points, a person gains different energy. The person now receiving the gifts, they all prayed and paid pranam. Shiva came and everybody. Just as how Pujari would lie flat in front, he offers his entire body. Everything that God gave me, I'm giving it to you in pranam. They did that type of pranam for Shiva. Then the biggest son, the eldest son of Brahma, is very powerful, very influential individual. He comes, but he is full of arrogance. He's devoid of faith. You know, some people, you know my father is? You know who I am? Speak to that tone. He was convinced his father is Brahma. So you have to respect me based on that. Hello. Everybody out of here, sit down. But Lord Shiva wanted to lay a trap. Lord Shiva looks distracted and he's turned his back. Long before Sati, long before they married, Lord Shiva did not pay pranam to Daksh. Daksh with that false pride, with that ahankar. He said, oh Shiva, don't you know who I am? Everybody here is paying homage to me, and they are rightfully doing it because of who I am. But you, oh you fool, you sit amongst great people. You sit amongst people like a wolf in sheep clothing. You are a degraded individual, and you are showing that degradation because of your attitude and your mannerisms. When people who are greater than you come into your presence, don't you know you are supposed to bow your head and show respect?
How is it that you are so arrogant that you live with ghosts and goblins and these low creatures and you cannot respect divinity and high-born individuals? Lord Shiva is listening and taking the load of all these insults. You live and he tells that he starts to talk now he's worrying for everybody. You know he lives in the cremation ground and you're putting him here in front. He's shameless, he's always naked. How he naked? Do you know what the lingam represents? Have you ever heard that before? He's always naked, he's inactive, he's always sitting, doing meditation job. He's always intoxicated. But what is he doing of being intoxicated with? Ignorance. He spoils traditions. He doesn't understand how to respect other people. He's deceitful. Look at the insults. Let's hear what happened. Somebody heard it. Somebody heard it. And they couldn't bear it. Daksha, yes, it's a bird. Why is Dr. Hemi young? This low class, this evil person, he should be worshipped in prayer. Let him go on the cremation ground, but leave the prayer. Tejave bhagaye yatekam samaye na kulayati kumbikaye kumbikanalat bhagaye akshaye ati. When sinful people come around blessed people, they infect them. Their presence spoils the purity of their prayer. And he is like a walking hell called Kumbhika. When people starve children, when people abuse children, when people rape people, that place in Nara called Kumbhika is reserved for them. Now this man is saying, Shiv Baba is walking Kumbhika. He brings that type of hell where you live. Why are you worshipping this person? Look at how stinks. Look at how degraded this individual is. And again, when you talk and all the insult is passing, righteous people did nothing. Righteous people did nothing. They did not stop the abuse of their God. They believe in God, they believe in Shiva, but they did not stop. Hey, go back, talk to God. Hey, hold it down, hold. They listen to it. And the pain, who feels the pain? Shiva is still smiling. Shiva is still normal. The pores on his skin didn't raise. His blood didn't change. He remained in sight of that attack. He stood there. But Nandi the bull, oh boy, he's the opposite. He couldn't bear it. Pahi, 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 Jaganna, Bhagati tears start to run. How you can insult the God? How you can attack him? Mother Mama, how you can leave him? You're stepping up there, you're taking it, and he's trembling on his side. And when he couldn't take it no more, when he couldn't hold back anymore, Nandi, Nandi, Nishchal, Heta, Lord, Sanda Putra Dhakayesha Purkha Nanda Vana Parayati Pahi appeared it. Nandi is a bullet of a lingam. His job is to sit opposite the lingam. There's some rules to that lingam. We talk about that another day. You run off his straw has to go to the north. It has to face north. Where the male, where the Shiva and the pedestal, the female, like that meet like this. Energy starts to shoot. So the straw is not the water, but the power of these two beings coming together. This is why when you open a down a lingam, never let that straw fit your belly. Never let it come on inside. Nandi has to sit opposite the straw and he has to absorb the radiation. That is his job. To sit all day and watch Lord Shiva. Go in any temple you will see Nandi always opposite Lord Shiva. And his job is to keep his eye on the Lord. His job is to keep him cool. His job is to show that for his minute. His job is to monitor that man and to make sure he's comfortable. His father was Salida from Shivaran. He was born and he was given this Shiva as a devotee. And he says, I will look after you all the days of my life. You will ride my back. Your foot will not touch that rock. I will watch you. My Seva will be to watch you and monitor you. And if any harm, trouble, difficulty comes to you, it is my problem. No, you're telling me I'm watching somebody insulting you and I have to sit down and watch this. I cannot do it by your power. I am going to put strap on this Dutch. He says, oh, you fool. How could you talk so deceitful? May you lose your head in a yard and get a goat head and brave and bury like an animal, but lost that intellect you have, all that arrogance. Have you ever seen a murky or a pitiable or Vishnu like a human body, but a goat head stand up over it? Long time pity that is this. He said, you will lose it. How could you pronounce a person Shiva and bar him from prayer? He's the one who makes the yagya fruitful. He's the one that makes you purified. Oh, evil-minded ducks, listen what's going to happen to you. Tears here, remember, tears are flowing. A pain in his heart. As a devotee, your heart to have some feeling. Your heart to have some feeling. Pahi, 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 Gajarana, Parvati Nanda, Eka Ganda Gajarana, Eka Ganda Gajarana, Eka Ganda Gajarana, Eka Ganda Gajarana. He says, oh, that you will become blinded. Your arrogance will never leave you. That ignorance will never leave you. Blessed is the person that could have bad ways, that could make mistakes in life. But the natural trajectory for an individual, as you age, you become wiser. When I was 19, I had one way, but when I turned 60, dear God, I really was stupid. Remember that? Are you stupid like me? Remember it? You have a lot of stupidness going on in here. He says, you see all those pundits who sit with you? You can remember there was a crowd. There was a crowd of people, goodly people. See all those pundits who sit with you and allowed Shiva to be put on display and insulted. The one who creates, preserves and destroys this universe. That person, all of you sat here and saw that. All of you. May you never achieve your goal. Look at this.
Oh Brahman, you who's supposed to know, you don't know, start to forget. Start to forget all where you know, you feel, you know, so you have arrogance. Start to lose it. All the attendants here, all these workers of the devatas, the people that drive the chariot, etc., never be involved in any Vedic ritual. For this reason, you do Surya Puran, Puja, Suraj Narayan, you are into Ashram. When you get a chance this evening, go and watch it. You will see Suraj Narayan standing big and the horses, you know the picture, but there's somebody driving the horse. That person doesn't have legs. That person is called Aruna, the brother of Garuda, who rides Lord Vishnu, the servant of Lord Vishnu. He doesn't have legs, they were 2 eggs, and the mother couldn't wait, she was hustling to get 2 babies. She cracked the egg, and Aruna's legs didn't get to fall. He becomes the servant, the driver for Suraj Narayan Swami, but he is not part of the puja. The Vahan is not part of the puja. You do Saraswati puja, you don't do Swan puja. You do Durga puja, you don't do Tiger puja. Catch it? I am close, but yet still so far. All the Vahan that was standing there, follow me, did not intercede to save the God. So now they taught. For every action, we have an opposite reaction. When Daksh got this curse, he says, O son of Salida, who are you to give me Shram? O evil-minded Daksh, you do not understand who Shiva is. And because you continue with this evil thought, you will be degraded. You will never be remembered. Think about what I say here now. You go to Yagya, you see about Narad Muni, right? Narad Muni is big, very popular. Narad Muni's big brother is Daksh. But you don't hear about Daksh. You don't hear that he is good to Lord Vishnu or he has a relationship in any text or discourse or anything. He is forgotten because of this. You will not be able to understand the deep discussions that come from it. And if the people sitting here are not careful, like you, this Shram belongs to mankind too. When people bad talk, oh, it's Kali Yuga, Kali Yuga, Kali Yuga. Nandi put Shram on the time. Why is Kali Yuga bad? Why is it bad? This is why. He says the time when this disrespect was going on, when people are born in that time, they will not be able to understand the meaning of the Veda. They will not understand the intrinsic or deeper symbolism of their God. And they will always be running after nefarious, crazy, stupid things, such as desires, calm, sexual desires, money desires, crude, because of anger, I want to kill that person. I'm doing Kali Puja, but I'm doing it to damage that person. More on that just now. Greed, lobe, mud, because of arrogance, because of, let me put it this way. I carry this child to court for so much of land. I'll do the praise because I want to win him. Does that exist? More on that just now. All those that were sitting here in this discourse, for people who are doing prayer, they will pray for everything other than the smile, the love of God. Check yourself right now. When somebody says, what do you pray for? You be honest. I pray to pass the exam, Saraswati Mata. When I pass the exam, get a degree, let's pray, Mother, bless me with fortune, money. Get a job, get an increase in the salary. Learn the mantra to get the which we all need, we had to pay that mortgage. Then it was the birthday. Ganesh Baba, when they put the Nitika in his Batika here on the road, Ganesh Baba is sitting here. Bless me with breath. I want one more year. I want one more candle on the kid. Somebody in the hospital. I'm being praised for that. But when it has, where because of the shrub, people will start to use the same prayer for evil. For evil. There they will be saying, Ravan did the same Kali Puja, and that's the prayer they had to interrupt. You'll hear about that just now. Listen to it. Here we hear. Take the same prayers and corrupt it. Is it, this is the question, is it Kali who bad or you who bad? Because there are a lot of people bad to she. Because of, I use another, because of me. I corrupt her image. I spoil her image. She lining with me, so I cause bad. Agreed? I am bad. I use this lady for bad. But nobody says I am bad. Everybody says she is bad. Do you really know Kalimata? Are you stupid like me? Carefully. Being stupid is not a good thing. Lord Shiva waited until Nandi vent, the quarrel, keep cursing this man, keep telling him all kind of things. Nobody will do your puja, nobody will respect you, nobody will argue, nobody will. There is still the Narad Muni, Narad Samhita. When Narad's teachings are written, but there is no book related or in any way etched where Daksh is talking. But put it in the concept, put it in perspective. This is the Brahma's first son. This is the apple of his eye. This is the big boy. Kashyap, his other sons, created all forms of life. The Devatas come from Kashyap. We know that when we are doing puja and the Baba asks you what is your gotra, you are linked to a rishi, and one of them is Kashyap Muni. All the snakes, all the horse, all the dog, everything comes from Kashyap. So much work comes from Kashyap. Garud's father is Kashyap. But the big boy, no mention of him. Daksh, this is the only time you hear of him. Lord Shiva wants to talk, but Shiva does not look at the person who's insulted him. He does not address all the Pandit and them there. He goes for Nandi. Pay attention to this. Sometimes you want to fight, you know, in other religion you have religious war. Religious war. I'm fighting this war for God. God tell you pick up and fight him. He tell you kill somebody for him. This is the difference with Hinduism and other religions. We believe in non-violence. So Lord Shiva is teaching his son, Nandi, his best friend, his chauffeur, his driver. First line he says, what did you just do? He gave himself. Consider what I say in here. And in it, he finds time to teach. It became a teaching moment, a humbling moment. For somebody who became angry and thought, you know what, he has my back. Lord Shiva might go have a show. He go in and do it to you. And didn't do nothing, he turned on Nandi. Let's hear what happened. Raksha karo, Raksha karo. Save the God. Raksha karo, Raksha karo, Raksha karo, Raksha karo, Raksha karo, hai chakra sudarshan vali. Raksha karo, hai chakra sudarshan vali. Raksha karo. Ye
Shut शापे शरणागतं कवये शरयाति महादेवे याति रक्षा करो 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 हे चक्र सुदर्शन वाली रो हे चक्र सुदर्शन वाली. He said, "Oh Nandi, I will not abandon you. You made these people forget prayers. You made the time bad. You made all of this happen. Now, so much is going to happen one day in the Yagna of Dust. One day in the Yagna of Dust, destruction will happen because of this Ashram." Right, when Kalimata came down, Seva said, "Good enough." One person temper was it. He said, "But if you know I will not abandon you, I bless you that you will never incur the wrath of Kalimata. I will save you because you are totally in between good and bad." When you make these words, when you give this type of activity, even if I'm in your company, you will go wrong. And if you go wrong, she's going to come for you. And if she comes for you, there's nothing to save you now. I will not abandon you. You're stupid now, but I will save you. Shambho Nandishwar Tera Ye Aati Raksha Karo Raksha Karo Raksha Karo Raksha Karo Raksha Karo Raksha Karo He Yatra Chapter Sudarshana Vali, the one who has the 4 things in his hand. Ekadashi, calling on him, right? Brahma says, advised by holding out in this way, the devotee, Nandishwar, the person who claims that he will give Shiva his life, the person who dedicates himself, that I will give everything I have to him. He will choose my wife. He will choose my life. He will choose my setting. He will choose my dressing. He will choose my form. Today is learning a lesson. Nobody knows God's will. And even in moments of pain, even in moments of embarrassment, even in a harsh moment, you're learning your lesson. We did not born on this earth to enjoy things alone. Bad things happen to good people every day. That's a brutal fact. What's the cause for it? Before it's time we talk about autistic children. God made man in his image. Where was God when the blind child was born? Or the mute child? Or the autistic child? So many differently able children now. Where was God? Where is Shiv Baba? Devi Mata runs the karma that guides the development
of each person. Gerbrand hints it. Why does God make some people bald head, for example? Is a nice one, people tend to remember this. Some people have full hair, Baba, some people not. Why? When the person, check this one. When the person in their previous birth takes fire and burns the other person's property, lights fire, no problem. When you're reborn in this life, I will show you the marks, the sin that you have committed, the things that make you unique, different. It is a signal to you, listen, you did something, you need to atone for it. So he says, the fire will be as if it burned here now. You lose your hair, and one day you ask yourself, why am I bald? How come I'm bald? He loses because you burn the man land today, that mark is on your body. Why am I having cataract glaucoma? In your last life, you offered bail. I don't know if you know this, if you read the bail Ashkatam, it says if I offer damage bail to Lingam, Lord Shiva, you inherit in this life troubles with your eyes. It is better to offer one good bail than a bad or broken, torn, with a hole, a pinhole. Coming from the tree, you know, with the pinhole. You offer that. There's consequence to that. Offer one good bail, you get all the blessings. Offer bad ones, you'll get consequence. Eye problems. Everybody wearing glasses now, we're all wearing blind. Maybe we all did that. Another example or an explanation for that eye problem. In my last life, I went to court, Uncle Vishnu, and I said I saw Aaron kill the guy. But it was a lie. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. No problem for it. In your next life, you'll be born, but these will not look. Mother who made you in the womb, Shashi, she will not furnish you with this appliance. She will not give you that gift. Go to court and lie. She will not give you this gift. What? You see how stupid what it is? I don't check it as a gift. I don't check it as a gift. Every day I abuse it. I use this tongue to say lies and more trouble coming on me. Every day I see things and I don't say the truth. More trouble coming on me. Every day I can come to temple with one flower. One flower. But that hard. But when the Pandit was Rambu back in the days, when the girl had to get a bouquet of roses, that time I could go buy all the roses that time. So Hanu that time. Teddy's beard. So Hanu that time. That's the truth. That's the truth. But to bring one flowers for somebody who gave me the ability to walk, for the person who is in a wheelchair, I cannot bring a flowers for you. I can't do that. It is as if something is holding me back. There's something holding you back. Is there somebody who has gone somewhere holding you back from being a better version of yourself? Nandi, listening to the words of Shiva, trusting his God, trusting the master of his life, took the courage. Step one, take the courage. And he says, Prabhu, I will listen. I will abide. I'm going to listen. And I will see a Leela unfold. And Nandi waited. Satimata came. Satimata got married. And Daksh had his Yagna, and then the entire thing fell apart. Brahma says this is why that had to happen. It wasn't just you. May the person listening to this discourse, if they have crooked wisdom, knowledge is the science. Wisdom is how you apply that knowledge. I know if I overthrow salt in the pot, you just cook. If you overthrow salt in the pot, you just put to counterbalance, to bring it down, or you just throw it all the food.
You don't cook.
You don't cook. The lady who knows, I tell you, if you cut up an aloo and you throw the arrow, no, not water, the salt is going over. But if you throw the arrow in or more arrow, it absorbs the salt, it pulls it up, literally. And because of osmosis, it changes the salinity of it. And you see the pot. Like some people do with tomatoes and so on. The knowledge is, I know if I throw the arrow, something will happen. The wisdom is how much to throw, when to do it. Sometimes you're tasty. Wisdom, I'm a cook, I'm a wise person, I know how to do it. Apply that to anything else. Apply that to taking salt and scrubbing your face so you don't have to get pimples or whatsoever. Wisdom. Suppose I have wisdom that is crooked. Suppose there is wisdom, but I'm using it for nefarious reasons. What is that? There are many people who don't know Kalimata. There are many people who feel they understand it. Let's jump from Shiv Puran to Agni Puran, where there's some stuff inside there I think you should know about your mother. Chapter 133 going up to 137 deals with something called Nyas. Remember, if you come to, I was talking that the Indra and Rajin today about Shakti. And I was listening to some of the traditions, some of the things that we do. And I was wondering if we as a people, if we understand that, if you grow in your devotion, or do you reach that point and you stop right here? Hear what Lord Shiva is telling Parvati Mata in this part. She wants to know about Kali. She says, I don't know about this form. She's talking about herself. I don't know about this form and I don't know how Kali could help me. Listen to what she's saying. I don't know how she could help me. I know the Murti. I know what she looks like. But I don't know how does that apply to my life. Do you know your mother? Or are you stupid like me? Don't be stupid like your mother did. Very bad. How do you think you got it? Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Kalimata just talk about grassy house and its planet you're born and all these things that make you up. Chapter 100. Lord Shiva says to Devi,
that everybody comes from you, whether they are red, yellow, white, or black. First truth. And you who align the planets, what is he talking about? You see what we talk about the magnetic field? We are talking about it. When it's full moon and the moon comes close to the earth and the ocean starts to rave, and that water, the same sea water starts to get rough, that is the magnetic pull, and the invisible force is pulling the water up. The problem with that is that inside your body you have plenty fluid. Yes, urine, water, blood, everything inside. So sometimes when this happens, body starts to act a little mad. Irritable. If me I get the food fast now, I'll slap them with me. They were here, she was saying, you're moving like the moon. You're moving like the moon. And the moon phase is changing. You should not behave that way. When the moon coming closer, 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 and the magnetic pull is getting harder and harder, my brain going. Apply that to the girl belly. Apply that to the pregnant baby. But then you know, you want to do full moon job, but the moon coming 3 days before, 3 days after, that baby was born. The invisible force of magnetism, attraction, is bringing something in your body. She works in your body. Do you know that? She's working, it's just you don't realize, because I don't realize that I irritate. I don't realize that when PMS is in the young girl and she acting like she mad, you don't realize what's happening, but something pulling your string like that, it's choking you because you're more irritated than normal. This is not something is impacting on you. He says, mother, you take control and you play with the children by the movement of planet from mansion to mansion. That's what you're talking about is Pujas. When you're born, the planet that is in charge affects your character. For every mother here tonight, all come from your belly, all even the same one. But the first child, well placed, the middle one, he her, the little one, if your dress turns so it's going with it, in the front. Boy children one way. When the mother go on bed, tell me this is mother only hears so. If your horse or the son going with you, if you turn on the bed, you can't move. But if your child will have you so and she going on you, mom go on, I will be a space. But a boy child is clean, you know. She's working at what brings the difference in the brain waves. The planet is moving. Who moves the planet? Who allows it to orbit, to turn from day and night, year after year, to celebrate a different year? Who is happening? Baby is working. When Ekadashi comes, when Dwadashi comes, when Trayodashi comes, who is allowing the day to turn? The mother is working, and she's working in your life, playing with your body. She tells you, I sit on your island, you talk about this first night, you put up Durga off the line, but she didn't put you home. She says, I will tell you when to blink. Sure. She's the concept of fire in your body. So mother is working internally. For the funeral, when we lift the box the third time and we rest it up, Durga Mata, please come out. The person there. What are you talking about? You in charge and this is your body. Your eyes, right? Open your eyes up. I'm still like a farmer. The same eye that has fluid starts to burn. Durga Mata taps the eye and says, blink. 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 You wonder what you TV tonight? But she will put your eyes to sleep. You tell me how you get that baby to sleep. And God bless you. If you can figure out that. Because there are days if you have to get it. And you'll be walking. You'll be walking all night. But when she says that you go down, you go down. When Durga is working with you, it's fire in your stomach. She says, child, if that is called the Bashish money, I will support your body. When you go eat, remember you would like to work in until you're going, lunch pass here, you're going. But only when she says, go in. Oh, I see that in you. And it will stop. That time it will stop. Then what I call. You go again. You didn't think, okay, go, maybe I can go and check the phone from my own. I go in. Only when it starts to burn. These things get to happen. When that started happening irregular, when different things start to go out of sync or equilibrium in your body, mother is doing that. Mother is playing with you. She's the cause of insomnia. She's the cause when you cannot pass fluid or you have a gastrointestinal problem. She's the cause. Go and ask for help. She'll fix it. He says, mother, you be in charge. And when they need, save them. This is the prelude when people say, oh, Patra is a document written by Durga that dictates the conversation between Pharaoh and Durga. Who is talking? We're going to read something. This is what we say, read. Who is talking? Durga Mata said, I have children, a lot of children, and they have a lot of trouble. Give me some advice on the children. Give me some advice. The moon, the planet are controlling the moon and the planet. The bull shall have this. When Mars is in the 4th house, the 7th house, the 8th house, the 12th house, you will get Mongol doors because they cannot get married. They cannot stay married. The boss coming. They cannot take boy children. That little Mars being the equator. Mongol doors, or Mongolic. Mari Baba kept on the path. And you hear Mari Baba says that it was on a Tuesday from Mongol Bar. Take the orange form of Ganesh, do certain job and worship that Ganesh in orange form. That problem to change. That is what Patra is. Patra is to listen, hear what's coming, and next one, how to fix it. It is not a story. It is not coming, but please remember that. Mari Baba is talking. Listen to this part. She says, yes, I will move those planets, but those planets will bring back. Karma will play. This is how she controls karma. She uses the planets. You know, when you walk inside tonight and you're going to watch them, watch on the baby, there is a picture with 9 people. Sun, the moon, the Jupiter, the Mars. She instructs them, she gives them power to do what they have to do in my life, in your life, and you get hardship. Quick example. I have to go for a surgery, I find I'm breaking bones, I find I break my foot. I feel like the thing cannot heal, it's taken long to heal after infection and the antibiotic is not working. Shani Devta, who is the guardian of the skeletal system and generally makes things hard to heal, hard to fix, hard to finish. I'm studying in the university and I feel like this thing not going to finish. Oh my God, I feel it had done the planet Saturn, the guardian of today, Saturn, Shanivar. He is played, he is affected, but who gives them the power to do it? Who gives them the power? Their mother is right there with the name power. So, what do you do? He do what? Punish. Do it. We came here to enjoy karma. If you do good, you'll get good. But if you do bad, prepare to face hardships. So then Mother now intervene again on our behalf. She says, when these hardships come, oh Ishwar,
Shani, Mangal, Saturn, Mars, they will be relentless. They will cause all forms of epidemic, pandemic, sickness. They will cause trouble outside of a person and they will cause trouble inside of a person. Imagine somebody has schizophrenia, madness. Imagine the girl, I can't remember how it goes. When the girl makes a baby and she hates her own child. Doesn't want to see the child, doesn't want to hear the child cry. Postpartum depression. Hard to define, hard to find and figure it out. It takes time. In that time, the child will get damaged. It's very, very sad. You see a girl cry, please take this child away from me before I kill this child. I need help. Many people cry for help, not everybody gets help. Not everybody sitting here tonight know how to help themselves. It will be very straightforward. I have a lot of problems, but I don't know how to help myself. I see a multi, but I don't know how to bring that into my life. You're learning about yourself. Learn. She says, my children will need help in this battle. She's always protecting security. She's always fighting out war. That's always working. It's just sometimes you and I doesn't want to see the war. She fights. We like to fixate on it. Oh, she killed Dr. B. She have a skull in she has. Oh, she do something. She do something. She don't do nothing for you and I. You ever hear people say, she do something for me? Not everybody can say that, you know. There's a big disconnect. Kalimata did that for them then. But really speaking for them, you know, she do it for me. Check yourself. Ask yourself if you know your Kali. Is Kalimata really in your life? Is she part of your life? Do you talk to this lady? When you sit down in front of doubles, oh, where's the best doubles in New York? Where's your favorite doubles? The Dhanam? Oh God, you keep that, all the doubles. Everybody watching will disagree. When you sit down with your favorite food, you just tell mother you touch it first. Ask yourself, you the one, you believe in Kali. You know Kali. You know your God, you, not me. I know I struggle. I don't know if you know your struggle. That is left to be seen. I don't know if you realize the mistake you're making. That is what makes you struggle. Understand where I'm going. I don't know if you realize the mistake you're making. You have a limited amount of time. But you don't want to learn the lessons. You don't want to make the changes that you need to make. But you're hoping this lady is going to give you a wonderful reception. Open your hand, put up the cutlass here, raise the cutlass for you, you know. He was a good little boy. Nobody thought he was a good boy too. And Lord Shiva didn't hit the other side, so man, he hit him. Manners him. Because sometimes you don't realize the mistake you make. Mother says, you have to provide, oh Ishwar, provide something to protect them in this battle called life. You have to give them something that will give them the protection they need. And Ishwar says, for all of you that know Kali, Mother, they have you. What more you want? But you as a mother, could somebody touch or harm your children? What you asking me for? She tell me about it. Tell me about you. You want me to tell you about you? You sure? You know your God. You remember you know your God. You're a Shakti worshipper. I believe. Pujari, anybody just tell you I ain't sure where I is when they come? Yeah. They just tell you that? This tell you that, or they just tell you I know. I never encounter people who just I just meet more people who say I know more than you. I know more than the father. Every young person here know more than the great. Yeah, you know. Every wife here know more than the husband, and the husband good stupid. Think what I say, everybody just watch everybody else and say, I know more than them. When my mother was alive, my mother always, no matter, listen, you see me here upon little mother in front of that lady, I was always a stupid little boy. What you know? I know more than you. It's an ongoing battle. Who know more than who you know? We are always trying to show that we know. Om hum, hrum, om fang. Using these mantras, mother. There are some words I can't use here. Mardaya, mardaya. Om hum, rupaya, om hum, hra, fat. Let the person do something called nyas. And the battle that they're going to face, they will win. Alright. So where's this? Where's nyas? I'll be right here. Nyas is ritualistic touching that brings about purification and protection. Using mantras, syllables that indicate or are indicative of the mother. You just do that? That's different kind. Matrika nyas, singers do it. And drummers just touch the drum. They just do it. When you go in the wedding, and the tasaman just do tap on. But the focus on the tasaman for the tasaman. The focus on the tasaman is sometimes the liquor. Sometimes they don't know what they do. But when they touch the drum, because the accent, let me just say in the syllables of it's supposed to be the Sanskrit language. Sia, Bhya, different cut letters, right? They take a half of this and a half of that. Kya, K-Y-A, here, not Kaya. Let that sit here and they touch the body. When I'm about to play an instrument, please understand why I say a person is drum and what you're supposed to say. I'm about to be the person playing the instrument, possess my body. Give me the knowledge. How you know how to find the height, because you know how to go all over the place. I sing all kind of craziness while listening to the scale of the organ. How you just know? Sorry, I sing and he goes and 5 minutes. You know the song. How or what is guiding your finger to find it? You're involving that Devi to sit on your body. And you will see people touch their body. They say, nobody touching me. And you're calling the force. They sit on you before you go to perform. I'm using performance as an example. You will see dancers do. Where does a dancer pray? Not on the bow stage. There's a little pranam, that like sit down. You ever went down? Not the chutney breaker dancer. Not the dance that have no value. We're talking about the real dance. The one that comes from the veil. Dance comes from veil. That is part of prayer. You will hear ta, te. Ta, I bow to Shiva. Te, I bow to Parvati. That is their prayer with their body. Slapping the earth as hard as they could. They call the energy into the body. And what they could not dream, twirling, twisting, bending of doing, they learn the routine and they put it to practice. Their body becomes the instrument. There is different nyas. Kara nyas. You see, when you watch a picture with Lord Shiva, Kara is fingertip. The correct way. Let me ask you, use the Hindu. What is the correct way to receive Panchamrit? How you just receive Panchamrit? Answer for the people. Come on, you know the answer. Tell me. Right hand, over left hand, and you drink it, right? Wrong. Right hand over left hand, the correct part. Bend the index finger, take the thumb, and squeeze down your knees. And what it does is this. You hold it like this, make it a little cup, and you drink it. This is an example of a mudra. Mudra is the word where by activating this nerve, you are synchronizing and the absorption or activating the stomach to take what you are about. So sometimes you will see mudras in dance, mudras in jap, This is an example of a mudra. Another example of a mudra, all the murtis do this. Abhya mudra. Meaning that the diksha or the unseen energy is flowing from here to you. That is what this means at a distance. And that brings me to another form of nyas. And you do it. There is something called Rishinyas. Rishinyas is when the Devta energy, Shakti is coming to you, to sit in your body, to possess you, to do whatever has to be done, play the drum, sing the song, do the worship, heal from sickness, whatever it is. God knows what. But Rishinyas is when somebody touches you. Somebody gives you that. It is a blessing. That is happening. No? That is happening. I think that is happening. I think I was here last time. I think I saw Pujari because of years of experience, prayers, sadhana, kawan, mantra, jap, different things, lifting the energy, and then you just see a moment when it is touched. Not correct? And something is happening. We could discuss if you are at the same level or which level you are at, because if you are junior and growing devotion. Use the Devi. Om Hum Ram Om Strength. Break the English are using it English. They say in it in the Sanskrit. Break the weapon. Break them into pieces. Break any person that wishes to harm your children on any article, anything that physical, and they're going to touch it and something bad is going to happen to that person. Let them use with Nyas method, calling on their body, touching themselves before they go exam, before they go for interview, before they cross the house, using these methods, calling you on their body to render the work of negative work of other people null and void. By chanting this 7 times, both the Bhairo and the Devi sits on the individual. How do they look? Devi, where she has 5 heads, where she has 4 hands, 10 hands, 20 hands, yielding the Katanga, the Keta, different weapon. Long story short, devours those people that attack your children. So said Lord Shiva. Principal Mahapati Mahadevaki. Jai. And what did I go over there? That's okay, go ahead. Huh? Everybody all okay? Have to continue? Or you want to do argue? Continue? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Learn something. Why not how much time we go along Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita When people are in fear, when your children understand what's going on here, mother is very loyal to her children. Remember that discourse where Ganesh Baba lost his head and she was ready to destroy Shiva? That is echoed true. Do not interfere with my children. So she's sitting in that same breath, tell me how to protect my children. Use husband, use father, use the leader, use Shiva, use everything. Tell me what I want to do. He says, Devi, when your children are full of fear, so this now is applicable to the person that have anxiety, some fear complex, some phobia. I afraid spider, I afraid snake, I afraid this. I'm afraid of my husband, I'm afraid of the bandit, I'm afraid of something. I'm afraid my mother had breast cancer, my grandmother had breast cancer, I'm afraid it coming for me. Some fear. Take the image of Devi. Sometimes it is used like a Durga murti, done for. Take gobar from the heifer, mix together with gobar from owl or birds like scavengers, crow. It sounded funny, listen. Till you need it, you ever know it. Place these things in a box, allow it to dry, to harden. Frame around the murti. Dress the murti in this gobar. Worship her for a period of time. Then take that dry gobar and at the Sandhya hour for days to come, write on your body the different syllables that are listed here. On your heart, on your forehead, on your arms, so that the nadi means pulse. For the person who has fear complex, when you start to get, and you will bring calmness to the pulse. Pulse also indicative of how you call the hormone, fight and flight. When you get frightened. Adrenaline? Adrenaline. It calms the adrenaline because when I'm ready to go. When I'm in danger, I'm ready to go. Calm down. Not every day is danger. But who's going to bring that to you? Husband will come and pat your shoulder all you want. Well, you stupid, then you don't understand why you're in fear. That same person doesn't take the consolation, but looks at them, children, parents, everybody. All of this stupid, or they don't understand what I do. That is usually the sentiment. But when the mother now invocated in this way, in your dream, in your sleep, one take a little nap, and you will feel the breath come back to your body. And maybe the next time it happens for a shorter period of time. Until one day you will hear the person like a child that has childhood asthma, they grow out it. It's stopped. It is no longer there. It doesn't happen to me anymore. And in that way, mother is working within you. She's championing the feminine side of you for the lady with menopause. Let me go on to the next one. This is one of the reasons why people get tattooed. Do Hinduism advocate tattooing? For every parent here, I go back to this. The truth, yes. But not the garbage Aaron put on the body. Yantras, the drawings of the Devata. Mantras like this, calling different energies to sit on those points on your body that have value. When the tattoo becomes prayer, it has value. But when it's just for artistic reasons, it has no value and it has no use. For example, we bow and we bow the nose. Karna Veda Sanskar is actually a whole puja. There's a purpose. The nerve that sits here, you are trying to numb it. That's why we puncture the ear, the same reason. So that the person does not have fear. The one with the nose, the person is becoming intelligent. Just like when we shave the child here. In the third year of life, Karna Veda Sanskar is done. And your puncture, I can't remember if it's left or right for girl and boy, but boy is doing too. But it is done for the purpose of increasing the person's ability to think, read, to analyze, and very rapid. Have that kind of thought pattern. It has nothing to do with sexuality. This is why what Sri Ram, he has the earring, but it is not like what some of ladies want to do and bedazzle your whole ears and put chandelier on your head and all this kind of crazy things. It's not that. When you do that, you're being perverse. You're taking it outside the spiritual reason. If it is done for the correct reason, I have no argument. It has a purpose. Again, in Hinduism, we were very mature people. We were very mature. And we did not, oh, he have an earring, that means he. Truth. That wasn't part of Hinduism. In fact, Hinduism, as I keep saying, accepts God's children in all their forms. Gita says you can't be prejudicial and be calling yourself a child of God. I don't know where that comes from. God will make them so. If a person has an identity crisis, whichever way it is, God will give them that. Let God judge them. He made them, not you and I. Please remember that as a devotee of God, learn to see the beauty in God's creation. Let me go to the next one. When a person's body, O Devi, is riddled with venom, when a person is possessed by evil spirit, is it possible? Yes. Is it there in our text? Yes, possession is real. And it could be negative. There are people who commit suicide and their soul has to walk through purgatory. They are waiting for a vessel to jump in. This is why Sanatana's example, when you go to do japa, you're going to do your prayers, or you're going to do your devotion, you sit on bush grass, you sprinkle till, you sit, go in the funeral, you see under the funeral box, the casket, they're supposed to put gobar there to guard the spot. Don't let nothing unrested touch or come in here. Pay attention to the body, you see gold in the different orifices, the openings, to prevent things from coming in. But suppose the person, how did you say the person gate open, is sensitive. So they go in a place and something follows them. All sorts of poisons, all sorts of spider bite, snake bite, different venom is in the person's body. We call upon Garuda. Garuda mantra, where he has the beak and he feeds on these type of venomous creatures. The mantra Om Hrang Hru. Okay, I see that. Om Hang Sa Mahabala Shri Vinayak Putra, and you call the mantra. Conjuring this rite, take a feather and pass it on the person. You ever see that? No? No? No, eh? Never get Jari to pick up feather. Never happen.
Yes.
Valmiki Ramayana tell you that the peacock feather has value. Why did Yashoda Mata put the peacock feather on his head? Look him there behind you. Watch him put the peacock feather on him. Why? Because there was a young Indra had to hide, Yamraj had to hide, because Ravan, before he was married, was coming to kill them. So the Vahan was around, and the peacock feather hold on to Indra and hide him inside the body. Ravan leave after nobody had fight him. Indra come out of the body of the peacock, and he says, from today, God bless you, the black of Lord Vishnu's eyes will sit in your feather. Anyway, it have unrighteousness, unrighteous people, or people, unrested soul, etc. When this feather is in front of them, they cannot come close. Yashoda Mata is a mother who's worried, and she puts it on this child's throat, children's troublesome Krishna. Put it on the forehead, and anyway go and push back. Go to temple. Go to temple, and you will see them take peacock feather and Jari using mantras like this. When you see Pujari sit down to do japa and he's calling on Bhairav Baba, Om Hum Kas Om. Let Bhairav Baba stand up over you in this feather, and if the eclipse is interfering with the pregnant girl belly and she's getting pain, using Bhairav, using this mantra and the feather, let that pain cut. Have you ever gone and hear the baby can't born, so they give the girl something to drink, usually water, and baby come. In the same way, Bhairav mantra together with this feather that is charged with the eyes of Vishnu could take away pain, false lever. Oh God, but it's suffering, but the child ain't coming. Rather than live in pain, take away pain. Another example. When there is secret enemy, this is the one I wanted to read for you. There are many more. There are many more, but we don't have the time. You will get me in trouble. When there is secret enemies that do mysterious work to harm your children, in other words, you are talking to Durga. Your children is Durga children, that's us. When people at a distance are attacking your children and they do not know what they are fighting. So for example, I put something by the door, hypothetical, I didn't do it. Hypothetical, I put something for you by the door, and when you cross it, your left foot started working. You went to the doctor and the doctor can't find it. It's the cause of this, I don't know. It's not cellulitis, it's not infection, I'm not seeing bacteria, but I am seeing your foot is now black. It's bursting. Something is happening and it's spreading. Banga Vidya is the name, the book name for that type of work. Does it exist? Yes, it has a name. Please remember what I said, real. These forces that attack from a distance must be counteracted by the Matrika or the Tamasic form of Kali. Kalaratri fall in this category. Matangi Mata, Baglamuki, Taran Mata, Bhuvaneshwari Mata, etc. These forms and others that are more. But in this example, call on Kalaratri Mata with what? Porridge. Porridge, normal porridge. Usually, they would put, you could use the mash, what is called it? It's without oats. But sometimes in Hindu they will use barley. The whole barley. Go and worship Mother with that. Invoke her, but stand at least 20 feet away from the murti. The same thing, touching up close. It's different. Hold and stand at a distance. When you go, sometimes depending on what you have to do to fix it, you use certain flowers, certain roots of plants, and calling the mantra, which I cannot say here now, but it ends in, if you ever hear it, Kili Kili Om Fat Fat Swa. That is a mantra that is used to chant after the person offer the porridge. They have to go and get cremation dust or cremation dirt. Call Kalimata to take off. This is something killing you, and I need it to come off. So usually they put it as a ticker or they bathe with it to take off the spirit or whatever was sent to attack you. Mother, if they use this type of procedure where that paste is pasted on the skin after your puja is done, then nothing will be able to destroy them at a distance. O Shankani Uma, when people are beating your girl children, when people are touching them sexually in the night, when you sleep and you get up and it has finger marks, black marks on your body, private areas, all respect, scrape marks between your legs, you're bleeding, you're trying to get pregnant, for example, and every time you catch 1, 2, 3 miscarriage. There are many people speak of sleep paralysis. You get up in the night and I want to talk, I can't talk, I want to move, I can't move. Something is physically raping me. I'm seeing a spirit over my body and I cannot do anything to help. Rudrani Hridaya Stititam Raudra Narsinghi Humfatapar Edam Kali Kili Raudri Swaha. Using mantras like this and others, burn those wicked things that interfere with your children. Protect your children at all costs, in all your forms. My dear Devi, you are formed in different forms. Trilokya Mohini, Narsimhi, Bhairavi, Gauri, all of them in different ways give protection to your children. Principal Adi Shakti Mata. He went on to talk about things like when you sing Kangan for the wedding, what's the purpose of it? Why did they tie the Kangan on the seat when they sit in for the wedding? There's a reason for that. some of the things that are going to be mashed, well, now we have different technology, but like long time they would have mashed up or grated the saffron that is going to rub on the person's body. The sill and the lower hand that they want to use to make that's going to touch the churn. Don't let anybody work come here to harm them. On the wedding, truthfully, as pundits have to remind people, yes, you love them and everything good, and you're spending all the money to decorate, that's good. You see, when you go to change the clothes inside the whole house, and you see the underwear starts to come off, changing the clothes, and it's pelting the comb with the hair in it, mommy or daddy love you, go behind them and pick up every piece. The comb, the brush, the underwear, the this, that, and the other. Put it in a bag, that you'll deal with that at another point, but don't let a fast person come and get it. This could cause things like sterility. You're begging to get pregnant, it will not come. If the wrong person attacks you at a distance, using that article, you're in trouble. Like this and many other examples, we run out of time, everybody. Next time you're going to take more, trust me, in the book. Do you know your Kali? Are you seeing Kalimata working in your life? We have more to learn, eh? When you know your Kali, nobody can touch you. That lady is fighting that battle every day you walk, she walk with you. It's just you don't realize it. That will make you struggle. You don't realize you have a big sister, a big mother standing up over you, protecting you every day. You say you did it, I had a good day, I came home today, I win so much today, I did it today, yeah, you didn't beat that. I did it. How much you really do? How much you really do? Principal Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ki Jai. Everybody, I'm apologizing again for going over. Maybe hold up there now. As I conclude this last night, I really thank you for your listenership. For those of you that were with us from the beginning, it was a joy being here, Taran. Thank you again for this opportunity. God bless this movement to continue to teach about the mother. God bless everyone to come and to learn about the mother and give you the strength to be better and better and better. And when the energy raises up on you, don't let it go to your head. Let it raise. Dance very much, that's fine. Enjoy the tapu, enjoy every song Taran and them sing. But keep your head light. Don't let your head heavy. Always learn you could do more, you could know more, you could get something. It could be this one, it could be an exponent, it could be Pujari teaching you that inside out. All the bad, like Lord Shiva was not talking to him about that. All the people that try to be nasty, mean, disgusting, this man just keeps smiling.
Boys don't have these.
How you don't? This one of my boys don't have these. He just smile. How you just do that? Lord Shiva should have done like that. Inside of the attacks, the person who better is just rise above it. Kalimata want to rise. She want to rise. Rise with you. Stand up with you. Be better with you. Agree? Principle of Adi Shakti Mata Ki. Am I past you? You say something? Say something, man, because you know. Say something. Anybody want to hear Taran?
Yes. Say something.
Yeah. Nobody can
Jai Taran. Can everyone see me?
No.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Because my legs are a little bit numb right now, I can't really get up. So, Jai Taran. For many of you who know me and who don't know me, my name is Taran Ji. This year, specifically, Yatra has been a journey. It's been test after test after test, and
Yes.
Ji, if we've learned anything from you this last couple of days, I think all the men in here and all the men that have been listening, they would have learned to honor their wives ladies in their lives. And I down in all the tests that I've been put through. I was lucky enough to have my Dharma Patni stand with me every step of the way. A lot of the decorations and a lot of the puja setup, all the beautiful things you see. It was just these two hands. Not forgetting my brother Raj and not forgetting everyone that comes in the house. But I want to say a special thank you to my wife Shivani for helping me make this possible. From the inception of Yatra in the USA, Shivani has been by my side, making sure that my work is done. Very good. Every year. People spend years and years and years trying to figure out their purpose in this project. I am lucky enough to find mine at a very, very young, tender age. See, 10, 11, 12 years ago, the very first Kalimata I've ever walked into was right here. And I learned Pujari allowed me to learn so much. He allowed me to learn. He actually pushed me in front to learn. At that time, I didn't know. Maybe he saw something I didn't. But as we speak of Mother takes her form, she takes manifestation. I have been in a place in my life at that time where I had no job, I had no education, I had no money. Nobody knew who this Taran person was. But by the grace of this lady, she granted me a great success, knowledge, wisdom, progress. She's Siddhi, Vritti, and Buddhi. Meaning she's the light that guides us. She is wisdom. She is intellect. She is progress. She is growth. This Ma stands for growth. So way back then I said, well, how can I continue coming to you? And everywhere I go, someone bashes me. Everywhere I go, someone has something bad to say. And she said to me, many years ago, she said, you would be the one to help change that. I had no idea. I would have you all know that I might be the face of that you see this festival. But this is nothing less than what she desired, nothing less than what she wants us from us. And I tell Shivani all the time. I want you to make sure that before my time comes to leave this earth, or I maybe have a long time, maybe, that we should not hear any more bashing, at least in our community. We cannot change the world, but we can change our community. Yatra Festival was founded in Trinidad and Tobago, and they have entrusted me in founding Yatra Festival here in the US. And again, I want to say thank you to Pujas. I want to say special thank you to Taran Ji, making this journey and enlightening us in a way that we have not been enlightened. Teaching us things that we haven't been taught. Many pundits in our previous years have not touched on this daily, and also allow the negative statements. But like in Panditaji's Katha, when Daksh was insulting Lord Shiva, everyone stood there. Everyone's mouth was quiet. But I will not sit quiet. I will not allow anyone to bash this mother anymore. And by the grace, by her grace, I hope that we can instill just a little bit of knowledge, just a little bit of understanding, so that we can see the rise of Kali. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to my beautiful wife, Shivani. I'll ask you to say a couple of words, because this entire festival would be incomplete without you. So please, JC Taran.
Sitaram and Namaste, everyone. I would like to thank all of you for joining us night after night to enjoy Panditaji's beautiful kathas. I'm sure every single one of you that have been here has taken away at least one bit of information that touched your heart, that touched your life, that touched something inside of you that will make you more eager to continue learning about this Divine Mother, Mother Kali. My journey through Kali Yatra started 3 years ago when I didn't really know much about Mother Kali. I just knew who she was. I knew she was a Devi that we worship. I didn't know too much about her. I heard both the good and the bad about her, and obviously when I met Taran, he's Mother Kali's biggest fan. And he has taught me a lot through her music, through just talking about, just coming here a couple times that we've been here, and I've always asked him, like, oh, why are they doing this? Like, what is this? Why does Mother Kali have the blade? What is the need for? Because you don't really see that for the other devatas, you know? So through him explaining it to me, it did bring about this sense of love for Mother Kali. And I have a long journey to go to get to where he is from my love for Mother Kali, but I can definitely say that this Yatra this year has definitely opened up my mind and my heart to Mother Kali in a way that I never thought I could feel about this Devi, not really growing up knowing about her. And Panditaji, that is a big thank you to you. Thank you for your words. Thank you for enlightening all of us. Thank you for being so kind to my son and letting him sit up there with you. This is actually his first yajna that he's been to, and the first time he's been in Mandir really for so long. And I'm glad that his first katha that he witnessed was a katha about Universal Mother. So thank you very much, Panditaji. Thank you, Uncle Lano, for letting us use your mandir, this beautiful mandir, for bringing this message of Mother Kali to everyone.
As we come into the end, the way I agree, next year will be bigger and better. This is yours. This is yours. You support when they light in the train, Rockefeller Center, we all go. When the football games and the baseball games and other things come, we all go. This is yours now. Make sure. Stop being lazy. Stop it. Stop it. Put yourself in place to be used for her worship. You believe in something that belongs to you, get up. Sweep the lady house. Pick up flowers for Krishna. Nobody had to tell you that. I remember my mother hit me some good clothes. I have to tell you to clean your mother house. I don't want to tell you to eat. Oh God. She's doing so much for somebody. I have to tell you to pick up flowers and pray by you. You should change your mind and think, you know what? Taran did all the work. For the little paying all the content. He paying all the food. He doing all the work. I just want some blessing. So I'll come like a thief and I'll far flowers. Keep it simple. I come to get something, let me get it. Don't come, reach and throw it away. Food is good for us, that is very good. Blessing good food. This Taran given all a wonderful opportunity to pray and to get blessing. Every day, whether you check the pandemic, you're checking all the bills, everything happening. Everybody else bringing stress for your life. Everybody else bringing sickness in your life. Somebody bring an opportunity for you to pray for your children and pray for your house and pray for your life. God bless them to do it and do it again and keep doing it so that we as a community can stand up strong. In this Guyanese community, we understand Obia very well, you know. Let's be fair. We're talking about we, right? We understand Obia and bad and the power of bad very good, but you do not understand the power of good. You don't realize how minuscule whatever they say or they do will be if you're protected by the right person in the right way. So it have mantras like what we talk about here tonight. I mentioned a couple. Kili Kili, Om Fat, Om Baushat, whatever. Hinting to you, it has more for you to learn. Hinting to you that Kali Ashram might produce a little booklet teaching your people about how to do these type of mantras so we can stop saying, I don't know, I never know, I can't help myself. Maybe if the leader lead and do mother work, you'll get it. And one problem done. We're going to do it together. Pujari, trouble? Two friends making up plan. All you understand how sometimes you put yourself in trouble? We give negative, we give bad, too much of faith and confidence. And everybody have those moments. You just wonder really what's going on in my life, what's going on in my house, what's going on with the bills. If you just take charge and work with that lady, she's willing to work with you. But you know where we just fall short? Did you bring our flowers for the lady this evening? That sweetness in the flowers, watch how it is there. Why? Where's the big fuss? The nectar in the flowers is sweet. Mother, please take it. Karma said how you gave this way you get. Sweetness will breed sweet times, happy times, holy times, healthy times, you name it. Please remember that lesson. Also, when you come to temple, you might hear just now, just like over here, Sitaram, Sairam, Kaliram, something. I bow to the Devi and my boyfriend live inside of your chest. Sitaram. Never be like Brahma. Never be too full of that pride that, oh, I'm rich. I don't bow. Don't do that. You still meet a man. Yeah? Okay, now let me ask Taran Ji to say a few words to bless me before we do Arti. All of you, please, I ask for forgiveness.
Little bass in the voice, huh?
No study.
Mother, father, brothers, sisters, family and friends, devotees of Ashram, Kalimata. My humble salutation, Ram, Taran, Sitaram, Namaste, Salam Alaikum, good night to everyone. It gives me great pleasure to stand again once more with Panditji and Chinapuan in Sri Krishna, Durga, Kali temple. Let us all gather a short prayer to the Divine Ma. Let we ask Ma tonight that Ma, you are so merciful, you are so gracious, you are so divine. Ma, we earn everything upon you from you to us, to help others with blessings, darshan, health, wealth, and strength. We ask Ma again that Ma, you see past, present, and future. We are not seeing Father our shadow. We ask Ma that Ma, whatever mistakes we have been made, known or unknown, materially or spiritually, we ask Ma to forgive us and enlighten us, guide us, and protect us, that we could be able to chant her name to the highest extent that we can. We ask Ma to shanti all the destructive planet between us, between our family, between our society, between everyone in this world. We ask Ma to shanti all the destructive force, people may all the envy, jealousy, and envy upon us, that we could come to her and pray to her with love and devotion, wherever we please to worship Mahashakti, Kali, Devi, Mama. You are our mother. We are your children. Take away our sickness, our aches, our pain, our sorrow. Tanga each and every one we are both your children around this world with you. Destroy evil around this world, that we are here praying and break peaceful from our sickness, our aches, our pain. There is disaster around this world. God bless America. that we all left our home, our country from where different part of this world to come and have better life in this country. Bless America, that we all were able to help ourselves, help our family around this world, and come and break the walls with your choices. Bless you. Lord,